Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be doing another Silver Spade Lawn and Garden episode. However, this one has been a long time in the making. Now, one of the things I've been struggling with is graphic settings, trying to get things to stop flickering in Farm Sim. Well, I got a new graphics card, and that has completely solved it. So, hopefully, everything looks a lot better to you. Hopefully everything sounds a lot better to you because I've been playing with my audio as well. So hopefully all of that is good. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get on to the episode here. What we're going to do today, we're going to bring up the HUD. You can see we're into April now. And our first job of the day is we have to go clean up a ton of the gravel that we've, spread out, spilled out all over the place. So we're going to get busy rolling on down to the, what do you call that? The train yard. We're going to get everything picked up, cleaned up. And there is a huge development in the lore, in the story of this series. I've been married for some time, and the wife has been at the old place trying to get that sold. It has finally sold, and we have found a new place down on the south end of the map here. So we'll take you there afterwards, because we're going to have to dump off our materials as well as our equipment, and we're going to have to finish cleaning out the garage, which I should probably lock up. Not that there's much in there, but you know, good practice, right? I mean, everything else is sitting on a trailer, but yeah, it just feels weird to leave the garage open. So we're going to get rolling on down there, and we'll see you when we're there. All right, we've made it down to the railway station here, and you can see they've got the parking lot all swept off. However, they've been so kind to just sweep it all into the grass. So we're gonna have to go through here and be careful not to tear up the grass with the brush. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem, but again, just gotta be careful with it. And that's all through the entire boundaries and borders of this place, and I believe at the end of this ramp here, like way down at the end, I think they've got a giant pile that they want picked up too. So we're gonna get busy with the skiddy, and let's get to it. I guess I'll just climb in through the box here. I think we might be full here. Yeah, we're not picking any more up. We'll figure out how to dump this thing. There we go. It is as simple as real life. I like it when a mod author makes it just that simple. Do this without breaking ribs. Don't know how many of you have ever hopped a curb with a skid steer, but I can only imagine with a cracked skid steer, that would be even worse. I think all that's left is that big pile that they were talking about at the end. So in the effort of not wanting to spill all of this all over, going up and down the ramps, dump what I do have. We're gonna try this out. Now I I do think that this broom is heavy enough I can go up the ramp. There we go. Yeah, we're good. We're not worried about anything that they've cast over off the edge of this platform. We do want to get that pile that they've got at the bottom here. Oh, yeah, that's a decent little pile. Decent little pile, and I got it on one pass. All right. Oh, this thing is twitchy at high speeds. Thinks I'm trying to dump because we had too much tip there. Yeah. So I can get any tip on this thing and it wants to start unloading. It is kind of sensitive. Oh. And I didn't even need the bucket. I brought the bucket just in case they had an actual pile, but looks like we got away without it. I'm going to do one quick lap and make sure that we're not missing anything. And then we'll get loaded back up. And we'll head back to the house. The old house. So we ran into an interesting little thing here. With how the gravel piled into the box here, I could not get the skid steer in there with the sweeper unit down. And far enough forward that my CG was going to be okay. So I had to throw that onto the goose, but that's okay. Now, I did also have a thought that I should probably call one of my other customers, and they say they've got some gravel that they could use sweeped up. So we're gonna do a 2-for-1 here while we're out, and we're also gonna try and even out the box a little bit. So we're gonna go pick up their extra gravel. And we're gonna then run back home. But one more stop. Also, for whatever reason, my keybind for turn signals isn't working. Don't look at me, I don't know. I just play YouTube. I just play Farm Sim for YouTube. There we go. We're just gonna stop here. Remember, there we go, that's how we got those out. Sure do wish the hydraulics would connect up like that in real life. Thankfully, the quick connects actually do work like that. Not the hydraulic part. we full already? Nope. We're good. Alright, one more clearing pass to make sure that we haven't missed anything. And we'll load up again and get back running. Alright, that is going to do it for this load. Make sure I'm not forgetting to at least strap this down a little bit. There we go. Now I'm just going to go run this down to the new place, and then I'll come right back, scoop up the wood chips, toss the skiddy in the back of this thing, take all of this down, and then 2 or 3 more runs, I think. We'll probably empty this place. Like I say, we are selling this place. We are looking for a quick sell, so we are leaving the furniture with it. We do have furniture for the new house, so that will be exactly as is. If I can remember how to... There we go. Get this thing backed around here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, do I not have a cover for this thing? There we go. There's the for sale sign. I'll be so happy to no longer have this drive anymore. through the woods is fine, but that turning section there is just brutal. And then always having to cross over the tracks here. It's also getting pretty old pretty quick. I just gotta remember how to get to the new place. You know, it's the other side of this lumber yard. There it is. I can see it from here. I see a car and a Jeep in the driveway, which means that the wife and the real estate agent are there, so go. You see a nice sold sign on the stake there. As we come around back behind the shed. Stones can go right there. I seen it jump. Seen it want to move. There we go. Oh, it's taking the tension straps with it. That's a nice little visual glitch. Well, that was funny. All right. I'm going to stop in the house real quick. Say hi to the ladies, and I'll give you guys a tour once I get the rest of the stuff moved over. So it shouldn't take too long. Alright, this is going to be the last load out of this place. Good memories, good times. We're here for about 1.5 years, I think. And it served us well. Served us through many glitches, one full restart of the game. But other than that, it was this was a pretty sweet little spot. One thing to note: the big mega mulcher is not here. It is not gone. It is just gone on a job. So one of the local companies, I posted up on one of the local Facebook groups that I had one of these things that I wanted to rent out, and somebody reached out to me and said, "Hey, we'll send you a shitload of money per month if we can keep it for 2 or 3 months over the summer." And I said, "Come pick it up." So it's out on loan, and yeah, they're paying me handsomely. We'll discuss details when they bring it back, but until then, just make sure all my cargo is strapped here. Everything has a strap on it, around it, under it, or through it, so we're good to go. Yeah, last load out of here. And then, like I say, we've got it listed for 160, I think is what we have. And hopefully it goes by the end of the month, because this new place is going to hurt the wallet if we have to pay for the new place and the old place. So hopefully we get that quick sale. But yeah, we'll get this dropped off into the man cave, the garage, and we'll give you guys a tour of the new place. This corner right here, I will not miss. I have just about lost it there. I think every time I've taken that turn, it's been a challenge. I did also find a new way into the new place. Yes, that is correct. We just go straight down this road. And I keep trying to, so I'm playing on a controller here. I keep trying to use the right stick to move the view around, but I have that bound to loader arm control. And then I'm clicking what should be my turn signal, and I have no turn signal. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, new way to the new place is all the way down on the river's edge. You go past this mystery shack here, the boat manufacturer, the boat dock, whatever you call that. Go past the lumber mill. Go past the county office. And that's home right there. So this is 19 acres and change. I can't remember the exact number on it. It's like 19.16 or something like that, or 19.23. 19 point not much. There we go. Let's figure out how to flip this down. That seems to do something. Oh. There we go. Is there a second trailer? Unfold to axle trailer. Okay, well that gets me that one. How do I get the other one to go? Or is that just because my tailgate works on that control that... Yeah, there's hitch control, that's all I got on that. Interesting. Well, that'll be good enough anyway. Let's go for a tour. We'll start with the house, because the house is a barn dominium, which is kind of cool. So here is the barn portion of the barn dominium. We'll just go in through the front door here. Offices, almost. Oh, give me that trigger. So we've got a nice open area here that you walk right into the kitchen, living room. Come back here. We've got the master bedroom. We've got the what do you call that? Wardrobe, closet, master bathroom. Nice. Got everything you need. Come through here. We've got another little guest bathroom, I guess. Storage. This is pantry here. Open that up. You see that the pantry is indeed made of pantry or food closet. Come back here. You've got the laundry. This opens up into the garage, where you've got a little wash station. You've got this is an interesting trigger. This disables all the walls. I don't know why this function is here, but it's kind of cool. Got a garage trigger here so that everything that's in the garage here can be worked on. And that is the main floor. So if we come up here, you can see we've got a fireplace. Fireplace does work. I'm not going to turn it on right now because it takes forever to turn off. But you come up here, you got a nice little reading nook. Nice little bookshelf there. More bookshelves. You got a spare bedroom up here. You've got a spare bedroom with an office here. Nice big full bath. Like, this should have been the master bath. This is incredible. And yeah, that's the house. So let's keep going with this tour. We'll go back out through the front door. Come around the side here. We've got wood stockpiled for the fire. We've got a nice little ivy archway here. Opens up into the nice cozy backyard. We've got everything we need here. We've got wife brought along both our dogs. So we have toast and beans. Neither of which can be found, which is very, very typical. They're border collies. Let's see here. Beans likes to hang out in the garden, I'm told. I don't see Beans. But let's go through the garden quick. We've got a ton of garden beds here. They're nice little raised garden beds. Got a little water feature with lily pads. We have a toy tractor with a hay wagon with a tiny slide. So we we have a default Farm Sim 25 asset shrunk down. Neat. Yeah, I've got a little shed here. A little she shed. You see wife's parking outside again. We've got some honey. We've got some strawberries. Wife's parking inside as well. More garden bed here. And then we have the man cave. This is my shop. This was the biggest selling feature of the entire place. I gotta say, this place is awesome. So we've got a little, I don't know why we've got an airlock here. Kind of neat. But we've got a great big working area here. So we've got a garage trigger down there. This lift actually works. There you can see it going up. I've never really been a fan of center lift or center posts. So I might see if I can get myself a 2-post or a 4-post and put that in here alongside it as well. Although having this nice big floor area here unobstructed is also quite nice. We do have a little man cave area up here. If we take the lift does work. Hit the right triggers, there we go. Nice and quick too. They play a little bit of pool, some darts, get a little hangout area here, see some old tractors. Probably also stays nice and warm up here, I would imagine, in the winter. Over here, we've got one of the pull-through bays. So it doesn't matter the size of the piece of equipment, it can just drive straight through pretty well. Coming across the other side here, this is a wash bay. It's a drive-through wash bay. We've got the trailer in here. We got the... Come on. Am I having a fit here? Okay. It doesn't want to work for some reason, but yeah, we've got... maybe because the door's closed? I'm hitting the trigger. Pull this way, because maybe that's having an effect. Yes, that was it. Oh! It's the same input for tension belts. That's right. But anyway, wash bay. Wash bay works sometimes, mostly. There we go. And it is a full pull-through wash bay, which is nice. I've got my stones, my sand, my gravel, whatever you want to call it, out back here. Got some wood chips. Come out back here, we've got a sheep shed. Now, the wife has decided that we are getting goats. I don't know how many goats, but we're going to get some goats. And they're going to live out back here, behind my house, and smell, and make noise, and be goats. But that's what she wants. So that's what she gets. And we do have grapevines out back here at the edge of the property. So we'll see if we can get a little bit of grape. What would be the term? I'm failing for the English word here, but Yeah, we'll get a little bit of grape action going on here. See if we can do anything with that. Then we got a private little nook here back underneath the big trees. Just kind of a little extra space. Not being used for anything, but maybe later on down the road. And then we have power for the whole place. Each one of these is 15 kilowatts, and the rest of that gets sold off to the grid. So we are self-sufficient power-wise here. As long as I'm not using too much energy. But yeah, it's going to take a while for me to get situated here, because this place is way too nice to be just used as a dump shop, like I have been using in the old garage, but we'll figure something out. Might put, you know, readily needed consumables might go in here kind of thing. Also, whoever hung the door this way instead of making it swing into the building, dude, give your head a shake. This post is awful. But other than that, this place overall is perfect. And it's mine. And it's mine. I'm so excited. So yeah, wife's got a spot to park her Jeep inside. It looks like she's been off-road doing a little bit of mudding. Could just be the gravel road. Real estate agent. Yeah, where are my dogs? I guarantee you if I... Here you see the names Beans and Toast. Wife picked those. Crazy. I have no dogs. Okay. Trust me, they're around. We have just no idea where they are. But yeah. So that's it. Oh, there's one. There's Beans. There you go. Beans is a good boy. Mostly. When he's not just teleporting through fences. Well, I guess that fence has no collision. Weird. Yeah. That's the new place. So we're gonna get wife's gonna get some good crops going in here. We'll figure out what she wants to grow in a little bit. There are seeds and fertilizer in here already. That's just leftovers from the previous owner. And this does have an automatic irrigation, which is kind of nice. So I don't have to muck around with any of that. And then the store is just up the road still. It's just over that way. So if we need to pick up any supplies, any fertilizer, any seeds or anything like that, we can do that. And then, yeah, everything gets picked up here. If we check, there is an alternate. Carrots with seeds and solid fertilizer. I'm not 100% sure how this works, but that's everything that we get to make here. Oh, okay. So if we do just carrots, then it's only water and carrots that it needs. But if we do it with seeds and fertilizer, oh ho ho! Look at the difference it makes with the output. Just carrots makes just 16. Carrots with seeds and fertilizer makes 176. Wow. Okay, yeah, I know what we're planting in here. There's beans. Digging in the flower bed. No toast. Still no toast. He's orange, so I don't expect much out of him pretty much ever. But it would be nice if he just, you know, hung around home. Anyway, I'm going to get back to getting all of this situated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.